Y'all are tapped into episode number 3. Uno, dos, tres. Y'all just kind of tres?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm getting
almost three.
I'm getting fluent in here, bro. In a minute, y'all gonna see me ordering burritos from the hidden menu, watching telenovelas, playing FIFA on PlayStation. Don't get jealous, bro. This is episode 3 of the Kingz Chatter, man. I'm your man, Doug. And
Thomas.
Aaron never seems to come on cue, bro. Like, you know,
Thomas.
Because Thomas throws shit off all the time.
Oh, did you point at him or me?
You
point. Oh, okay.
We gonna get this shit together. And like I said, man, we are growing. But chemistry, we got it, man. It's my people's, man. So you're here, and as normal, we like to tap in. So you know, which one of y'all want to tap in first?
Go ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas.
All right.
You look really interesting today.
Everybody been asking me why the sunglasses, and
Who's everybody?
just everybody that I've been encountering.
His mother. Why you got the sunglasses on in the house, Thomas?
No, I mean it's a real serious condition.
Miles, I love you
so,
too. You fantastic.
So like I don't like to show because but people trip out. But
Time out, if you don't mind me. I'm sorry.
My eyes been like this for a while now.
Oh my God, bro.
But I mean, it is what it is. I don't like to show it because people laugh and all that. But I talked to my physician, primary, and he said it'd be all right. Just don't look directly into the clitoris. That's what he told me.
I didn't see that train going that way.
But you doing this shit. You did this.
Bro, I did not see that train going that way, bro.
It's me.
Like I was with him for a minute.
But see, when people mess with him at the shop, I'll say you playing with the monkeys. He's gonna sling shit in a minute. He's bound to throw shit in a second.
Oh,
damn.
All right.
So yeah. Besides that, my cross eye, I'm good. And I know not to look through.
How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing all right,
bro. It's just man
doing a lot better.
A lot better.
Yeah, compared to Thomas. Yeah.
I just don't want no shit slanged on me.
Right.
So we good, bro.
Hey, you decided the monkeys are here.
Shout out to all my monkeys out there.
I'm gonna go ahead on and tap in, man. Hey, I'm sitting here. First of all, I'm blessed. All right, regardless of what's going on. I can't breathe a little bit, but I'm still working through it. It's allergy season for the folks out there. Please get some Claritin, Zyrtec. Talk to your local physician, you say, your primary physician, anybody you need, and don't be caught up out here without your inhaler like me. I know that air didn't just go off.
I think it did.
Oh, I'm going to die. But yeah, man, I'm good. Today is my daughter Naima's birthday. You know what I mean? Turned a big 11, so shout out my lady Naima. Hope you're having a good one. And then I noticed that in 3 days, it's my man Aaron's birthday.
The
big what? 31, 5'5". Are we going up or down?
62.
I lived the rough life though. See, this grade is.
No, yeah.
I started doing.
Is that 19. Really like what we doing? I mean, if you light skinned, can you really say you lived a rough life?
I mean,
is that? I'm not shading.
I'm getting it from both sides, though. So
right. You know what I mean?
White and black.
Okay.
I'm Drake.
Right. Ooh, bad time to say that, bro, because you getting burnt out there. I don't care what nobody say. I am Team Kendrick Lamar
for real.
Straight up. I just that's where I'm going. That's where. Hey, I don't care what nobody say, man. Kendrick
Lamar. I like the realness of his stuff.
I just can't do Drake, bro. I mean, I'm no offense.
Drake got some cool songs though. I ain't gonna lie.
He do, but I can't.
He got some if I really want to like make passionate love to my girl, I guess I'll put some Drake.
You want to stare in her eyes,
bro.
Drake won't say some shit to get you there.
And I told him too, man. I was like, I heard it. I think it was Most Def who said it, and he was like, bro, like Kendrick or Drake is like the mall. You go there, or what he's like Walmart or something like that. Like you go there, he gives you everything you need. Mm-hmm. He's not hip hop. Like you don't know where he's sounding from today or tomorrow. Like oh boy, got some.
You can do reggae one day, fucking reggaeton.
Either way, I think Kendrick will really slap you in real life. Like so either way, bro.
It'll be a light slap. Sure, but it's gonna be a slap.
It's definitely coming from some type of angle, bro. Because at the same time, I feel like every time I look at Drake, I see Degrassi. And it's like
Wheelchair Jimmy.
I
can't get over it, blood.
How hard can you be?
Right. It's
Keep your toes right there while I run them over.
Yeah, I mean, but he didn't got to the point where, like, you know, when you get to that status, it's kind of like, okay,
it is. Now
I can move mean. Now I know I'm meeting these people and I'm going through these circles now. Like, hey, bro.
So is it true that your boy got a nose job? So why Rick Ross call him BBL Drake?
That's some tough shit. If that happened, now you'll never know because that shit is protected by HIPAA. But, seriously, it is. You will never find that shit out.
This man went through.
But if this nigga did that shit, that is some light skinned shit. So
right.
Yeah.
That makes us look bad.
Well, there's that. So while we sitting here talking about, you know, I guess the current, I gotta ask, man. So give us a real reason why you're not on Baby Reindeer.
Emotionally, I can't do that shit. That shit is crazy. I'm looking at it like that's some strange ass shit. From what I've seen, how crazy that woman was, that's some crazy ass shit. It's like manic. You know what I mean?
So he's never done a toxic relationship in his life.
No, he had one.
Yeah.
He had one.
So
he ran. He had one.
I'm gonna blame Thomas for this one, bro, because I feel like I've been binge watching since you told me Saturday. I'm already about to be on the second season.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, first of all, I'm gonna just stop this for a second. I feel like anybody who plays these psychotic roles, bro, they play it too good. I feel sorry for them in real life.
Yeah, you gotta be a little crazy to do that shit.
What's old boy Joe from You? He bet not. You haven't seen You?
You?
Nah, I ain't seen that either. You? I said You.
That serial killer library.
It's the Netflix special You.
My wife watched that shit. I didn't watch it though.
Oh.
Yeah, I not that it wasn't good or nothing. I just never got into it.
Yeah,
Play too good. All right, so we're gonna skip over from You. Blair Underwood played this role too good. I feel like if Blair showed up in the
he played every role like a, you know what I'm saying?
Abuser. And I feel like he can't walk into a salon and get love anywhere.
Blair hooked up Stoney. And
that was one time,
but you can't say every time. So
well, I mean,
bro, that was one movie he didn't slap you. I wish you would slap Jada Pinkett like that.
Just a lot of times he just like
he put his hands.
He plays that,
and I don't
debonair asshole.
Yeah.
Please don't put your hands on anyone right here, bro. But I feel like if you play your role too good, bro, I feel like it's gonna be the little kid from Power.
Oh yeah, I hate him,
bro. So now you know where I'm going.
Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Hate that.
Oh, I bet he did not.
This nigga right now.
Keep Joffrey, bro.
Right in his nose, bro.
Oh my mama, man.
Bro,
Ned still would have been alive, nigga.
For real.
Hey,
that was big shit, bro.
I felt like, bro. That was the only one else. I thank God he ate that. Who gave it to him?
Oh, he drank the wine.
Bro,
Grandma gave that shit.
And I was like, give him another dose.
It was the wine, right?
He's not getting out of here fast enough.
Right.
He's not getting out of here fast enough.
I wanted him to go slow. I wanted him to die slow.
Look everybody in the eye and say your piece.
Because he was a cold beast, though.
That
he was like, that dude was
nasty with a cross, bro. Like, bro, he out here. He think he gay. He shooting crossbows in people's faces.
Right.
He think he hard out here, bro.
His little brother wasn't that bad though. Tomlin.
Who?
His little brother.
Oh, yeah, because he wasn't in it, right? He wasn't in it all the way.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
Well, he was soft, though. He was real soft.
Speaking of soft, though, so back to my Baby Reindeer.
We went on.
Bro, it's okay. But I feel like the show getting crazy. And if that's the case, this conversation ain't for you. I want to talk to Thomas.
Well, I mean.
So, look, I think dude likes toxic relationships. That's where I'm at right now. Because I didn't see what happened to old boy. Do you have any intentions on watching it?
No.
Okay, I don't care. So, anyway, bro, I feel like because they got me on a little bit of the episode where he was with old boy, right? And who was trying to promote him to be a movie star and all this other stuff like that, or do his writing.
He was grooming him.
Yeah, he was drugging the shit out that dude.
Yeah, he was grooming him too.
He was doing more. He was doing more than grooming him.
Yeah.
But we gonna
keep
keep
that old good ditty. That Diddy massage.
No,
He's giving them that. Take that.
But it went back, you know what I mean? And then it showed how he got to, be like the dude I guess he is now, where he's, I guess, looking for, the transsexual dude or the woman, excuse me. And then he's like, with the old toxic girl, but it's like he's welcoming this.
He welcoming all of it. That nigga gay.
Bro.
My bad. I didn't mean to say it like that. No, but
I'm trying to get us canceled before.
Yeah, we probably might get
Shout out
canceled fucking with me.
How y'all doing?
But it kind of draws a question, right? When you watch things like this, and it's like, do people out here really welcome toxic relationships like that? Like, if
Now, some people get caught up in that, to some people, attention is attention, no matter what it is.
Facts.
Toxic or whatever.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking too, and it kind of like, I guess he was looking for love.
Right. And you can easily mistake that shit, infatuation, for love.
Exactly.
And that's what he was, I think he was saying, but dude got some trauma.
Yeah.
I wish you would watch that, man.
No, I started it.
You can watch it during the daytime.
No,
I mean, if it's
like
like
further, it's a little deep, bro.
It goes deep, sir.
When I started seeing some...
I read the Bible when I got done. I read a verse or two.
You said you need to wash that off your palate.
I need to get that out of there. That taste was...
I just started grabbing my girl ass real hard. Yeah, I love you, girl. Hey.
I felt bad. I was watching it in front of my woman, man, and it's like I feel like I'm corrupting her life. So it's like, and then the first thing that came to my mind was we can blame Thomas, and then she was like, yeah, he's a bad influence.
No, y'all can blame
Milan.
Y'all can blame her. She the one that
said that shit at the shop, and I was intrigued, so I watched a little bit. I was like, well, yeah,
okay,
that shit
it's
is
getting
tough.
a little, it's kind of tough, and then then it gets real tough.
I'm
and
glad
like,
I
damn,
out before they saying
it's hard to binge watch good shit nowadays.
But the crazy thing is them coming out with this type of stuff now, and with all of Disney
bro,
stuff,
and that's what I'm thinking about. So,
with our Nickelodeon, whatever, you know what I'm saying, all the kid show shit,
and it's like they welcoming it, but at the same time, this is the shit that's getting people hooked to watch. It's way too many people coming up abducted, like, you know what I mean. Way too many people getting in these toxic relationships. Way too many stalkers. I had a few of them. So it's like, I'm not saying but I had a few.
That's exactly what he's saying, people.
I done been followed to a comedy show or two for no reason, bro. But it is what it is.
Followed around Tracy. Like, bro, we going 3 blocks around.
Hey, speaking of Tracy, man, I want to get his lady a shout out.
She hooked it up.
She did hook it up, man. Love Nutrition if you in Tracy area.
She's in the cut though. You gotta look for her.
She is. What's the address here, bro? Like, I don't even.
We'll attach.
Look it up. Look it up, man. It's Love Nutrition.
Yeah.
Nutrition.
I don't want to say double fisting, but it's like, stop it, bro.
It's
no
good.
Diddy.
It's good.
Hey, look, man, whatever.
Oh, you ain't never been to a party with me, huh?
Yeah.
No, you ain't never really partied with me, bro.
Look, man, I just feel like the lady needs some love, bro. We sitting here chilling on the little thing out here. She came and hooked it up, and I ain't here pay for it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's cool. I see you throw away your energy drink. Here, let me hook you up.
Yeah, that was.
So if you in the Tracy area, man, look up Miss Tanika. Here we go, right here. Hold on a second. Boom, 2706 Pavilion Parkway. There you go.
Tracy, California.
Tracy.
There you go. Make sure.
Straight up.
Yeah,
better
man.
go get some motherfucking drinks.
How you always punking people?
I'm coming for you, motherfuckers.
That's the
Thomas,
Indian.
no thugging. I got to reel him back in.
You got to.
No thugging on a podcast.
But you notice he ain't got his satchel here, so it's cool.
Oh yeah, satchel gone.
Razor blade under the tongue. This nigga don't play, bro.
We are having a positive day, man, and we just this is just us, dude. So I feel like we gonna get into the topic, and I felt like I really want to ask Aaron this because this dude had it on his mind.
Okay.
So, how you feel about the phrase "get out your feelings"? You see how you laugh?
He's like, yeah.
That's always interesting. I like whenever you argue, whenever you come into some shit, you always that phrase come up because it's something that will fuck up an argument or mess up a situation if you stay in your feelings on something. Like
from whose perspective though? Like
what anybody has to remember in any situation is your feelings are not real. It's just how you feel about is your perception of that situation.
Right.
So like I could feel that, oh man, he being an asshole, and really you could not be doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's based on perception, and if your perception is always into some negative shit, like if I'm gonna assume something, why do it always have to be to the negative? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like why can't I always assume, like if I'm assuming, oh, me and Doug get into it, so like I don't know what you're thinking, so I'm gonna make up something in my mind that's being in my feelings. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then there's always gonna be bad too. It's not like I thought Doug meant that positively. You know?
Yeah.
It's always on some other shit. So
You
stay out your fucking feelings. That's no, really. You got to know what's real and what's not. Like how this was said, how it was meant. It could be totally different from what you're thinking. And you can turn a situation from bad to worse just by perceiving it the wrong way.
Okay.
It's almost like texting, like when you text somebody
and that's normally when you get it.
Text them
right.
and they like, why you say it like that? Like you didn't even see how I said it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But when is so I'm play devil's advocate, right? Say for instance you were in a conversation with your lady, or you're having a conversation with whoever, and you really just want to say spitting facts. I feel like people throw that out as like I want to say a flag, but kind of like shut the conversation down a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like one of those God bless yous.
Right.
Like you ain't never got that when you sitting there having somebody hit you with a God bless you or have a great day.
Or what's the other one? Like we just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yeah. But sometimes people, and I felt like I didn't got it in, as a relationship, people want to argue and things like that, or I'm not gonna say argue, but disagree. And you hear it, you know what I mean? It's like, get out your feelings. And the first thing you want to say, like, man, lady.
but see, that's it's a term that could like stir shit up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily the best phrase to use when you like if you really want them to get out their feelings, you got to say it a different way than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So when is it a good time, I guess, for
Because it seemed like, my bad. I don't want to
good.
stop it, but it just seemed like when somebody say get out your feelings, it's almost like stop being a little bitch.
And that's what then that's what I was saying about devil's advocate, because at the same time, especially when you said it to like a man or something like that, okay, so when is it okay for somebody to express how they feel without somebody being like, all right, stop being a punk, stop being sensitive? Because I mean, technically, ain't it being tied in with being sensitive?
It depends on like how you express your feelings.
All right, with the situation,
like right, because if I feel that this is bad and I know how to react still, like let's say I thought that you meant something bad by what you were saying.
Right.
And now if I fly off the fucking handle, that's me being in my feelings.
Okay.
Now if I take what you said and I digest it for a second and then I come back and be like, you know what, I didn't really, how you said that shit was kind of tough. Like what did you mean by that?
Right.
You know what I mean? I could like being in your feelings is when you just react negatively to what you perceive to be a slight, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's not just, it's like you can be in your feelings, but it's just how you react to them, you know what I mean?
That reaction is that emotional intelligence. That goes a long way.
That was deep.
I mean, we had a whole damn. We should have had a podcast then about the shit that happened in the shop. But
No,
I mean,
like
when
happened?
dude came through with the emotional intelligence, I really got the book and really kind of looked through it, and like it is like a lot of times where I know myself, I didn't have it to where I was like it was one of them like get out your feelings type thing, because I tripped, you know what I'm saying, over something that was probably so little, and I didn't really take it in. Or it might have been the weed or the drink that had a nigga like, what the fuck you, motherfucking nigga, let's go outside, bitch. But now I'm emotional and intelligent.
But I mean, we all, and I'm just being transparent, bro. Like, I mean, we all go through it. But at the same time, I feel like, even for myself, bro, like you got to take a step, and it goes back into what you were saying last time about taking yourself out the bigger picture.
Right.
And be like, let me think about this situation as a whole. But sometimes conversations don't go in a timely fashion where you be like, because people still pop off, and you be like, wait.
Well, yeah, they try to antagonize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying
and
to,
you keep on going.
Keep it going.
So now it's like you can't do facts, bro. It's like, let me show you how I feel.
To antagonize any situation is to try to gain control of it. You know what I mean? If I want to knock you off your, let's say you win an argument in my eyes, then I'm going to say something that make you upset. Now, I can say, oh, bro, relax. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could throw you off your shit. You know what I mean? It's like, people got all these little tactics that they do when they argue, when they talking and shit. is some real, but people argue from
I
there.
feel like I want to say finish that statement. That shit like the real person.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What are you thinking about right now?
Reel that shit back. But no, it's like the thing is like when you look from that standpoint, when you in your field, everybody got an ego. Everyone has an ego.
Okay.
And it's just on how well you control it. You know what I mean? Your ego will tell you that nigga talking shit. You know.
Hey, I feel like that whenever you lose an argument.
Right.
It's like, it's not like you winning, bro. This nigga trying to get one over on me, man.
Like now, I used to try to go back and forth, but if
Right.
I'm like I'm wrong, fucking I'm wrong. I'm done.
And that's
Like,
I ain't gonna lie
it's
to
too
you.
much energy.
That's
Like,
I think
I'm wasting a
that
whole
right
lot of
there
energy just
comes
like
with
going
growth,
over
though.
the same shit.
To sit there and just be like, you know what, man, this conversation ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna just be a bigger man and do that. But nowadays, folks don't want to sit there and put their pride aside.
And that's some tough shit.
Yeah, it is.
And ego. But then at the same time, when you put your pride aside, sometimes it comes a time when we want to be, I'm not gonna say vulnerable because it do sound hella soft, but it do as men, you know what I mean? It's like I can be open enough to sit there and be like, hey dog, all right, so whatever we had a disagreement about, this is where I was coming from.
Right.
Right? But then it's a way to put it before somebody throw out, get out your feelings. Now you've been offensive, nigga.
Right.
It's like I'm
But
trying
see,
to tell you.
and that's what I'm saying. Like I said, you like how they say it and how you perceive it.
Right.
Them things cannot match up. They can actually mean it the way that you felt. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you could be right, but still, I mean, is it worth reacting the way that they, is it still worth the reaction? So, like if you argue with me, it's gonna be your fault. That's just, for real.
That's real. That's real insensitive of
right.
me, Aaron.
I don't.
You are wrong, bro. Don't sit there. You're wasting your time.
I don't have it. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. If we gonna have to agree to disagree. I can say that with the nicest fucking tone.
So it's not a way to sit here and basically get your point across without.
It is. No, you can definitely talk. Like I said, it's hard to talk to somebody that is in their feelings. And when I say that is they only are like it's you can just be trying to win an argument,
Right.
Like, or you can be trying to convey your point and not see somebody else's standpoint. If you just keep pressing the buttons and you trying to evoke a certain response, then that's being in your feelings.
Yeah.
So is that like most conversations like nowadays? I feel like because the generation that we in right now, it takes some time for people to hit a growth spurt. You know what I mean? So you think, or I'm not gonna say, what age do you think, bro, that people be like, all right, we gonna fight feelings with facts?
In some things you can argue facts, right? That's how men argue. Men argue. This nigga had 33 rebounds, 8 assists, this and that.
Yeah.
Men argue with numbers, facts, and all that shit.
But you can't come into a conversation. I think LeBron sucks. I feel like
right, exactly. And but people still got their opinion on facts too.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So it's still. But
he got these rebounds by doing it.
Right. Exactly. and feelings going to come in a conversation, and they just are. They're going to be involved. But like I said, it takes some type of like a bigger fucking picture. You got to see that in order to get your shit across. Like I can see when somebody wants to antagonize me, I will deviate from the conversation and go to something else. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm sharp-witted and I can hurt with my words. You know what I mean?
It all depends on too.
Words hurt, man.
What you trying to achieve with disagreements? You know what I mean? Because at the same time, bro,
we're going to disagree though,
and that's life.
Right? That's people
life.
Going to disagree.
But at the same time, it's like, what do we try to achieve, bro?
We try to get a solution. Because when you disagreeing, you try to come up with some type of solution to the whatever problem it is or whatever.
And let me just be clear,
or come at a common whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and being wrong
right,
don't
right.
always. I mean, or being right don't always mean that you're gonna win the situation anyway.
Right.
Because I feel like in some relationships, and I'm just gonna put this out there. They say it all the time. You're gonna find yourself right by yourself trying to be right. So not all fights. I just feel like pick your battles.
Exactly.
Kind of.
Yeah, a lot of things could be like passed over. Like,
it can.
because I think I done been in relationships where like the littlest stuff would be like,
right,
wow, we just got into a whole knockout drag out over this. Not literally knockout drag out,
right.
But you know, like it's like, man, we really just wasted all this time and energy for this little ass thing. You know what I'm saying?
But see, sometimes that shit, like the little things, like what you don't ever want is to settle in an argument, especially if it means something. It can be little to somebody else.
Right.
But if you settle in that, it's gonna build resentment over time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this little thing could turn into something bigger. So it might as well, like, if it means that much to you, hash it out. But if it, like you said, if it is little to you and it is little to the motherfucker you talking to, then just throw that shit away.
Thing with me, I told that bitch not to use my deodorant. I told her, touch my fucking toothbrush.
Bro,
my shit.
Hold on.
Joke, guys.
So I'm gonna get in your business for a second, right? So in your perfect.
It's funny.
You good, bro?
Hold on.
Your marriage, man. All right.
Mm-hmm.
When does the whole? Because I'm still on this shit, bro. So when does the whole, like, you know, get out your feelings? Like, does that ever come up, or like, you know, I mean, where's a perfect way to really like debate?
Listen, we have arguments. They're not there. Like when we got from a certain age, they're way few and far between, but they still happen. They still pop up. You know what I mean? And when they do, like we had an argument probably let's say about 2 months ago.
You apologized to her?
I did.
You want to say it again just in case?
I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
Thank you.
Always will.
Love you too, TJ.
But want the proof on the dollar, bro.
But nah, like depending on the argument, we can start arguing with our ego and not with our sense. You know what I mean? And that's what in our last argument, that's what happened.
Thank you for being real, son.
I was guilty of it. She was guilty of it,
and
we had to catch ourselves. You know what I mean? Because that shit can turn into something else.
Correct.
You can say some shit that you will not be able to pull back. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I always, in a lot of arguments, I always, like, there's certain shit I would never say. You know what I mean? Even though it could be something that you said to me out of confidence, it could be something that you've confided in me. I would never use that. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Now, I can't say that about her. I love her to death, but she has stung a little bit. Everyone.
That's why I don't want to sit on that side, bro, because I feel like just in case you say something different, somebody kumbaya over the wall. I got a chance to get a body here.
I'm not scared of her.
He said, I am.
I'm not scared of her. She know who
I am.
I'm sorry. I'm
joking. I'm scared of you. I'm scared. So,
man,
I want no smoke.
But that's the same time, bro, because I feel like, you know, it came to me. And I'm like, say, for instance, I'm sitting there, you know, the co-parenting thing. I'm trying to, you know, talk about my kid and the shit that she's probably going through in school and stuff like that. And I feel like sometimes, like, you know, my ex will hit me with, you know, like some strategy. And sometimes I feel like my feelings on a situation and she'll hit me with, get out your feelings. And I'll be like, bro, hey, I feel like you want to fight me.
Anybody that's ever loved you, or that they tried to love you or whatever, they know what button to press.
Okay.
And that is something that you give up when you love somebody. You give them a vulnerability you give them access to yourself that you don't give to everybody.
Right.
Certain, like if somebody call you a certain name, you're like, fuck you. But if your wife or your significant other call you, you'd be like, what the fuck? You know, it's a different feeling.
It hit home a little bit.
It's
but
a different feeling.
I'm not saying that.
You're a lot more vulnerable. For sure.
I'm not saying like that like affairs me, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like with your kid,
but
you thinking sometimes with strategy, but you gotta, and that's what I was telling her, you know, earlier, like, you know, you gotta let's step back a little bit. And I normally only do that shit when I hang up the phone. It's kind of like you roasted a nigga, and you don't. Why didn't I say that shit when I was talking to him?
Right,
like, bro. But I'm sitting here like, thinking all the good shit when I hang up the phone. Like I should have said that, bro. But when you take a bigger picture from it and not be like, and then you gotta man up a little bit, you know, and I'm just being honest. Sometimes you gotta man up and divvy back and be like, you know what, that maybe that approach might have been the right approach.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna sit there and I'm apologizing and be like, hey, y'all can go ahead on and do this, or say for instance something that she wearing. And I'd be like, oh hell no. Because, you know, my daughter, man, like I said, shout out Naima, you know, she grown into a young lady.
Right.
And I'm loving the young girl that she's growing into, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I got to sit here and think about damn, she gonna start wearing certain things, or certain things is revealing.
And
it's not that she's not, trying to do it, but she's sprouting. And it's like, okay, I gotta be her father, and like, let me go ahead on and draft this up for her and let her. This is how it look, baby. Right. I know this ain't what you're trying to go for, but this is how it might look, and then she might listen, and some things she might be comfortable in. But it's not like she's trying to be revealing.
Exactly.
But I gotta stay out my feelings, because I'm like, that's where I feel like maybe that's
your feelings are from a different place though.
Right.
When you a man, you know how men think, all this shit.
Yeah.
When she comes into contact with other men, that they're gonna perceive her in a way.
Yeah, and I know she ain't thinking about that shit at 11, bro.
She's not. But I tell I told my daughters when they were younger, like, you can't wear a policeman's uniform and then somebody call you a cop and you get mad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
that was simple. I like that shit.
As when you wear a certain uniform,
right?
That's going to be the perception immediately when they see you. You know what I mean? Now, of course, when they talk to you, they're gonna think a totally different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you got raised a certain way, because you are who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're intelligent.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got a uniform on. You know what I mean? And that comes with a perception. Like, you can wear revealing stuff, short stuff, and all that stuff. People are gonna think a certain way. That's just the nature of people. You know what I mean? That's nothing to do with the person that you actually are. All that shit, and they combat it back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do this. I don't, like, you're right. But when you argue, when you talk about that shit, is always from a protection standpoint for you, a father. You know what I mean?
So it's okay for certain points to be technically your feelings, but then other points is like, all right, man, I'm gonna fight this shit. I feel like it all depends on who I'm talking to, man. How old are you talking? Because I feel like, sometimes I ain't about to sit here and be in my feelings with somebody who just parked in my parking spot or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like, at the same time, man, it's when.
No, fuck that. That's my parking spot, bitch. I'm in my feelings.
Fuck
out my parking spot.
And that's
my number on my goddamn apartment.
Hey, the funny thing is, that's normally how you hear it. Right. All I asked this man was, is that your parking spot? Nah, I'm in my feelings.
Right.
But like, bruh, is this really how you feel? That's probably what
shit can go left quick.
No, it really can.
How Drake.
That's what they go back to, the emotional intelligence shit, because it's like, think about like that thing that was on Instagram. They get into like a little road rage thing. Kid jump out the back seat of the car when they stop. He go up to the window, start punching dude window, and dude popped him.
Right. And see that right there.
Like he could have got out and talked.
It's a lot.
He didn't have to get out and choose violence.
Have to get out.
He didn't have to get out at all. Like you saying.
Unless y'all hit cars.
Right.
You didn't have to get out. You shouldn't get mad over almost. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless it was like intentionally. You know.
Yeah. It's just like, luckily this didn't happen.
Right.
So let's keep it moving.
And
I'm about to say I think that comes with emotional intelligence, but emotional growth.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, bro, I think the dude said it earlier. It's like, bro, if you find somebody staring at you, bro. Like, you done had it made up all already in your mind that this dude done cussed at me and said everything, bro. Like, he didn't do none of that.
He got a problem with me, and that's right. I'm saying, like, that's what the thought that comes if I'm looking, I'm over here talking and I look and the nigga just mugging me.
Yeah,
bro.
Like, this nigga got a problem with me, and that's being in your feelings.
It probably throw you off and he sit there high.
Right, the nigga could like be trying to
trying to test you, but the crazy thing is, I swear to God, I'll be like daydreaming, but I'm looking directly at somebody. I'll be looking like
he testing people,
like, and I'm not though. I'm literally like, and after I come out that daydream, I look and they looking at me like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, oh no, I wasn't even. Nah, I'm thinking about something, bro. I got my mind. Your mind be somewhere else. Like, you start thinking like, it's so much stuff that happen in our lives every day. Continuously,
and I was
you know what I'm saying, like with you with the speaker. The speaker went down today, like you know what I'm saying. Everything,
I'm glad
touched on many things.
Because I got love for you, my brother. I feel like you should wear a sign that says, "I might have smoked today, which is why I'm staring.
Hey, and I really do need. I mean,
and I would look at that and be like, "I might have smoke." Oh, okay, that makes
Hey,
sense. There you go.
One of them edibles, but I be zoned out. Like the fuck, like, and then like I just saw a leprechaun roll by. I'm like, what's going on? Where'd that leprechaun come from?
That's why I don't. That's why I don't do edibles right there because you never know. I feel like it hit you at the wrong time, and then you can't tell it to cut off.
The good thing with weed is the only thing you gonna do is get hungry.
Not true.
I mean, you might call the police and be like, "Oh, me and my wife
I found myself in a garage for 30 minutes, and I thought I worked out and didn't touch a weight. Now I'm like, bro, what is this? I think it was epiphany when I'm sitting there like, bro, I got a job interview. You already got a job, bro. What am I doing? Like, what are you doing? But then at the same time, hey man, I feel like when you argue high, bro, you really in your feelings since we talking about it because I feel like I get really emotional. Now, like, bro, I feel like you hurt my feelings, nigga.
I get quiet. I get quiet. I get real quiet. Like,
are you smoking sativa or indica?
Whatever it is, a
If you can roll it up, that nigga go.
I'm gonna smoke it.
Don't bring me no angel dust. None of that fucking fake weed
please,
shit. Like,
please, if you smoking with this man, do not lace in. I will shoot you.
Man, I will shoot you too. So you get double shot.
Please do not mess up our brother.
Hell no. And that's one thing too, though. I don't smoke with everybody. Like I I roll up my shit. I know what I put in there. You know what I'm saying? If I want to put some crack in there, I'll put something in there. It's a joke.
Somebody really gonna take
people.
Somebody gonna take you
But
serious.
no, I'm just saying, like, if I want to smoke a Grimmy, I can smoke a Grimmy by myself. I'm not gonna do that. I like to smoke weed, and that's it. I don't want no extras on top or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit. I hate when people try to do that little oil shit, like, hey, let's smoke this oil. Right. Let's smoke this oil.
I was gonna go ahead on and ignore this, but I'm gonna go ahead on and dive in the pool with you, bro. So I feel like my thing was smoking, bro, and I tried it. I'm not gonna be I'm not perfect, all right?
Yeah.
My thing is when you walk, my gripe. I learned the word,
nigga. But gripe is for work, though.
No, we discussed this.
The word gripe. Yeah, okay, all right.
We do what we do.
Okay, all right.
Anyway,
all right.
My thing is with people is they don't know how to get the smell off you when you enter public places.
Yeah.
Like I have no problem with my hood ladies. You know, respect you. I'm not about to sit here and judge you. My thing is when you go into work, or if you go into a church, or if you go into any place where you're not the only person, make sure you can smell yourself.
Right.
Because I am uncomfortable when you get close to me and I smell weed, hair, burnt hair. At that, bro, and perfumed, and it's and a little hint of booty.
Yeah,
I don't. Shit don't smell.
He's talking about y'all black people. Like, y'all the only ones be having burnt hair.
He's talking about a specific sect of black people.
It's like it's not like why would you want to go into any place, especially looking for a job interview, smell like jet fuel? Like, come on, man.
Well, I mean that's the thing too. Like smoke responsibly. And you shouldn't be smoking before an interview anyway. You should
bro, hey man, certain people hotbox for work, fam.
Yeah,
and
some people some people have the jobs to where they can do that. Like to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't just come in here blatantly just all smoked out or whatever. But some people have I
didn't met a few smart people.
When
I only did mess with sativa when I was smoking, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like I can write a book. I didn't write a damn thing, but I feel like I can do something.
I know you can't walk in the Kaiser as a nurse, like blazed up. You getting fired. Yeah, you getting fired.
But you be mighty fucked up sitting here in your chair, and she come in here with these.
The crazy thing is when people smoke, a lot of times. The weed is real strong on them because they kept the joint or whatever they got on them.
Oh, okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I go hit a blunt real quick,
or you
put
just
it
left
out,
the car,
and then put it in my pocket, or put it in the cigarette box or something like. Put it in the box.
Smell's gonna be with you.
It's gonna be super it's gonna be super way more like fragrancy.
Intense.
No.
Intense.
And it's a real intense.
Deacon Aaron, why haven't you touched the devil lettuce in your lifetime, sir?
The devil's lettuce. Why can't it be God's lettuce? He made it though. Like he put it down on the surf.
What?
I mean, he probably didn't put it here, but he knew it was gonna come about.
Man.
He said
If you're talking about this guy right here,
well, that's fabricated. Like I mean, but it does come from a cocoa plant,
right?
So, but you have to do a lot of chemical mixing.
It's some
this you
people
can
out
just pick right off the tree, let it dry, and then
There's
smoke
some people out here with some green thumbs, fam.
Right.
There's some people with some green thumbs.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
tell you, I didn't know that. I didn't know the weed can have that much snow on it, bro.
To the
untrained eye, it looked like crack cocaine on some shit.
Oh yeah, it do. Yeah, that's the crystals. That's the little crystals on the weed. That's how you know you got some good shit. Now, don't put no crystal meth on your weed now. I'm telling y'all, don't do that shit.
People, please.
Y'all gonna die.
Please.
Y'all gonna die or steal.
Please smoke responsibly. We laughing, bro.
Yes,
but I am so serious. If you can help it, be like Deacon Aaron and just don't touch the devil.
Listen. I'm for me, it's always been I've seen around me, right?
You was a dealer.
No, and I've been around them though. And I've seen the graduation. I've seen people go from this to this to this. And not saying I'm not like strong enough or mentally strong enough not to do that.
Right.
But I just rather not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I grew up with it, my mother was an alcoholic. My father is not an alcoholic anymore. He used to be, but that I've seen the graduation with shit all the time. So
it's a raggedy look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I mean, we have people in our family who. I got some people who will outsmoke Snoop in my family.
Right.
And I feel like, bro, you can look at them and be like, you have forgotten a few responsibilities today. Like, you look like you're supposed to do something.
Or you can be like, you can see too, you like,
you ain't doing nothing.
The money that you spending on this could be going somewhere else. You know what I mean?
I get that.
And I've seen people, a lot of money per week on that. And then, be struggling to pay something else. You know what I mean?
So not even an edible?
Nah. Never.
Nothing.
We gotta do something for your 50.
I'm gonna drug this nigga.
We doing something. You give some little drops in a beer or something. We gonna get you high.
You got 3 days, brother.
No, hey, with the trees though, like my mama probably gonna kill me for this, but crazy story. So
I love you, moms.
I want to taste her food too.
I
feel like I'm between two people who know chefs, and I ain't got nothing. I'm hungry, bro. Go ahead, man.
All right. So
why would I even want to go to your house? You ain't even invited him to your house.
No, Aaron can come anytime.
You said that.
My mama invited him.
You said once, right?
Huh? I've been to his house before. Not to eat though.
Yeah.
Pick this nigga up or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, I'm a bum too. So my side job, we're gonna do band rehearsal after this. But
true, man. We
are sleep in my car.
We are some together people. Don't let it. We are blessed. You know what I mean?
All right. So the story: Mom's caught me smoking. So my stepdad. No. Listen to the story. Damn, niggas always want to interrupt shit.
Cause I want to get
He want to make that shit juicy.
No, it's a juicy story though.
Go ahead.
She caught me smoking. Dad had some old weed, like year-old weed or something that was in this little jewelry box, and I kept finding it. So I'm like taking little pieces here and there, and they see it's getting low. They like, what the hell? So she found out, you smoking that weed? I'm like, no, what weed? What are you talking about? Yo, you smoking that weed? I know you smoking that weed. She rolled this fat ass J, right? Like fat ass J. She's like. I came home, school one day. She's like, yeah, you smoking that weed, huh? You smoking, huh? Yeah, here, smoke this. I was like, what? Mom's got cool. For sure. So I'm hitting the weed, and she's like, oh, you blowing it out your nose. Oh, you good, huh? You good. You've been smoking for a while, huh? I was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. Like, no. Keep smoking.
We're going to get this out of you.
I was like, I can't smoke anymore. I can't smoke it. Like, I was so fucking high. She's like, okay, now sit down and do your homework. Bruh, I was stuck on number 2 for fucking... Number 1 was just like scribbles. Number 2, bruh, I was stuck on that shit for hella long. But it really, like, after that, like, because I was young. I was, like, probably, like, I want to say... 14, 15, something like that. Like 14, 15. Like, I mean, I was, coming of age. All my boys was doing it, whatever. But I know that that whole school year, like I didn't smoke and go to school. I didn't do that. Like and when I did still smoke, but I did it like to where it's like I don't have anything to do. Right. Like, like I made sure I had my shit. I was on top of my homework and everything and all my shit before I did something. And I still had to sneak and do it. Like it wasn't like she was just letting me smoke. Like get that right, people, because I don't want her to come after me trying to kill me. But she wasn't just letting me smoke. But it was like to teach me a lesson though. Like, hey. This ain't what you need while your brain trying to develop, and you know what I'm saying. Like you can't even fucking sit down and do your homework. Like it was crazy though.
That was nice though.
I mean, it was nice for me. It was nice for me because I seen where she was coming from.
Right. Some people might call that extreme, bro. But
some people might call it extreme, but shit. Some people
like put your
they
hands
call a
on
lot
the
of
stove,
shit
bro.
extreme. Like I can't even say gay no more. Gay ass nigga. Like I can't even say that no more. Now LGBTQ
no.
V gonna come at me.
Bleep that out.
We ain't bleeping that out. I don't give a fuck. I came up in an era where it was so much. We all came up in the era, like especially Aaron, because he was all the way in that era.
That I watched, bro. Like that I didn't. Some of the stuff that I heard, some of the comedians I didn't like, bro. I felt like Bernie Mac's whole Kings of Comedy thing would have had them canceled, bro.
But see, some people get to a point where
Without your feelings.
They're uncancelable. Like Dave Chappelle is uncancelable. You can't cancel him.
Yeah.
You can try, you can do your shit, you can march and all that shit, but if that nigga want to come out with another special, niggas gonna go see it. You know what I mean?
But but the crazy thing is, like, I like that because back then our comedy, like, we got the real. Like it was so real. It's the real. It is what it is. Like you can't get mad at me for you being a transsexual or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get mad at me and I make a joke about it?
Kind of go back into like kind of like that feelings thing. You know what I mean?
It is, but see, it's because right now in every part of society,
everybody's emotional.
In every part of society, everybody shit has to be so polarizing. Like it can't be just like I don't like you. I don't have to fucking like you.
You don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
But see, people want to force that on people, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like like if you're a Republican, I'm a Democrat, I gotta hate your ass.
Oh, bro, it's real.
Blood I crip. I gotta hate your ass. You know what I mean? Right. So people's lives are so polarizing. If like I can't just let you be and I'll be me. You know what I mean? Like that shit has become terrible to society. You know
and a lot of stuff is freedom of speech. We have freedom of speech. It ain't like unless I'm actually coming at you, threatening you or something for what you're doing or whatever.
Right.
I have the freedom to say whatever the fuck I want. You know.
And let me go ahead on and say this: you can disagree with people and still move the fuck on.
Right. And still
you ain't gotta sit here, bro. It's some shit that goes on that I might not like about this dude. Some things I might not like about this dude, but they still my boys.
Right.
Yeah. You don't have to sit there and dwell on that shit. I can't believe this nigga got on a Marvel shirt today.
Right.
DC, nigga.
You know how much I love Batman.
We out here.
Bro,
we out here.
You ain't gotta sit there and do that, man. But
Marvel all day, baby. I'm throwing up the memes.
And that goes into, people. I feel like I'm not gonna call them soft, but it's the people who try to get let me get this person to back me up, let me get this person to back me up, let me get that person to back me up. We don't like Marvel,
right?
Like I feel like
I stand on my own 10, nigga. That's it. If I don't like something, I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Don't like it with me. I don't give a fuck who like it with me or nothing like that.
And I think that's my whole thing about followers, bro. I don't care if you want to call it feelings. I don't care what it is. I feel like be a leader. And that's what I be trying to tell my kids, man. Like, I especially with having girls, it's like it's going to be so many things in life that you're going to deal with. There's going to be so many people that come into your life that's going to leave your life. There's going to be so many decisions that you have. Anything that you have in life, be a leader.
Right.
Don't follow somebody else's.
Be a leader. And if you following somebody, make sure that's the correct person to be following.
I'll respect my daughter more.
Like, Aaron, if he had an idea or something, like, and I follow behind it,
right,
I would trust that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you trust it.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just be Aaron's little pet, just follow him around. But it's like people that you look up to or whatever. Because I see that as like kind of like a following. Like my stepdad. Like I look up to him as being like, oh man, he's caring, loving, does all this stuff for his family and, works hard, you know what I'm saying? That's something I would want to follow behind,
showing
you know what I'm saying? But
the integrity of being a leader already. You have such an impactful, like, I'm a
trust
this man.
Right. And it makes it kind of could mold you into that leader, you know what I'm saying? But don't go following JJ from down the street. That's
I feel like it's trendsetters. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I took a step back, bro. I cut my Facebook off, and I feel like only thing I'm gonna do is Instagram, just for shits and giggles. Stay in the loop with family, certain people. But what I can't get into is things like TikTok or the trends that's TikTokish, that's on Instagram. Like, people keep doing the same shit. I'm not knocking nobody who do it because it's fun. Dance home, mama. Do whatever you got to do. My thing is I can't do it because at the same time, sometimes you look kind of ridiculous out here doing it.
I don't dance first off, so fuck that. Fuck dancing. No. Nah, when my kids were little, when my babies were coming up, I was telling them, I don't care what you do.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When he said that, bro, I just thought about this light skinned man. Probably used to be in the mirror growing up, just ooh yeah.
No. If he did that, it was in the shower. No one was there. Nobody was present.
What was your nickname growing up, bro?
I can't tell.
Bro, and I still
it was something like Baby Nash or something. Something with a baby in front of it.
No,
Big baby.
If my pops was here, that nigga he would tell right now. And I would tackle this nigga right now. I've never told this nigga my nickname as a kid. I never said it. And
Bro,
I want to see his. I've been waiting for this for years.
You'll never see
8 years. His wedding, his first dance, his wedding.
That shit was.
And then he got the tape. He still got the tape, so it's out there.
VHS
you remember? Yeah. You remember? You used to go to those little kid parties and you stand up against the wall while the girl shaking on you. Bro, that's probably you probably stand up.
No. I always say that he danced like this.
A robot.
like
Mario movie, bro.
That's too much credit right there. I don't do that shit, bro.
You were sitting there probably head nodding, straight back.
Nah.
Oh, bro, I'll pay money to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah, y'all will never see that shit.
He's probably hitting her with all types of facts.
If you do that shit, that's a good way to divorce me.
Wow.
Don't show none of these niggas.
Wow. Money talks.
Hey, we need our first guest for the podcast. So please, that'll be some good conversation.
Oh my god.
Because I would love that, bro. I mean, because at the same time,
I would like to sit down with her and talk on camera. That'll be good.
Yeah, bro.
Do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll like it.
Hey, by
and
the
if
time
y'all want, I
come
could
out,
bring all 3 of my other girlfriends.
He's trying to get this.
I'm
shot
joking.
up, bro.
No, I'm joking, yo. I am joking.
So obviously, we definitely open for guests. You know what I mean? But it's gonna come. But at the same time, I feel like you barred.
Barred up?
You barred from bringing guests. Please, no 3 ladies at all, bro.
No.
We're not going to school in here.
Only person that's coming is Pops. Pops gonna come, and then hopefully we can get B's client. Because he's pretty. And he's pretty.
Wallace needs to come too.
And Wallace.
He was telling us, is that the dude from the
Thought Provoker?
Thought Provoker? That wasn't the word I was thinking about, bro.
Humble show.
But because he called them conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
And I just called them bonfire starters. Like, bro, like some good shit to piss off somebody.
That shit is.
Yeah. And thinking out the box. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the last time I thought outside the box, bro, they told me that I guess the pyramids was like Michael Jackson. I guess with the nose popped off or something like that. I was a real gullible kid.
Oh no,
I really don't do conspiracy.
No, they took the noses off to show you that they was trying to make it to where you see they ain't black when they was black. So,
again, bro,
that's what I think. I don't know.
I feel like I get scared out of certain situations, bro. That goes in with the edibles, goes in with anything I do in life.
Because it's like, why just take the noses off? Why don't you take the lips and take the eyes, take the ear off? You know
I feel like it was too much focus. But at the same time, I feel like it's way too much shit going on over there. And I feel like as soon as you start talking about that type of stuff, people are going to be like, oh, that nigga woke. Or he on that, obviously, Dr. Sebi type of situation or whatever.
And I don't even know what is going down in Israel and all that. Or is it Israel? Or
yes, sir.
I don't know what's going on over
there. It's like
prayers to them people, Palestinians, all y'all. Like,
I just don't want to offend nobody.
Everything.
When, again, goes back into you got your feelings, bro, because I feel like either way, we got our own problems going on here, and it's amazing to me how a lot of people can give a fuck about what's going over there. We got our problems going on right here.
That's because our money is going there too.
Right, bro. I mean, that happens in households. Anything, bro. Like if you think about people always instead of worrying about your own problems in your house, you on Facebook and anything else going on. Let me project what's going on over here, and it's like, bro, let's take a look at your shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's projecting.
I mean, it depends on to me, wherever your focus is. If it's at home, you might be cool at the house. You know what I mean? You might not be. You know, wherever your focus is, if you go on that shit 100%, I don't give a fuck what you say, what you do. If you want to be into knitting or whatever whatever your shit is,
I crochet.
whatever your shit is. I can see this nigga too.
I could too. With the glasses on, no Ray Charles, bro.
Looking over the top of his glasses.
Talking shit.
This nigga look over the top of his glasses with his needle and shit. Bro.
That seems a little off.
She's gonna love that.
Grandma, come help me out with this morning.
This nigga over here changing yarn and shit.
I really can see that.
Right.
I can't unsee it now,
Right.
bro.
This nigga,
I'm gonna start really crocheting on you, motherfuckers. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna be crocheting on
shit
the
like
motherfucking
beanies.
podcast.
Bro, I got this beanie for you niggas,
so
man.
here's your mittens. I know you would.
Right.
If I make y'all some beanies, y'all motherfuckers better wear them too.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might to work.
This motherfucker, you gonna have to.
You got some extra yarn.
You gonna need some yarn.
You got to go yards for that yarn. Do Michael sell yarn?
I think they cut us off. They said it's time. They get your asses out of here. This shit just blanked off.
Bro, people don't think we in
He said,
here.
time, motherfucker.
And it's crazy
What time
because
is
where
it?
we at. All right, man. We cutting down, dog. So man, we hope y'all really been appreciative. You know, we cutting close to our end, and we gotta get these dudes out. Hey, before we even cut out, man. Hey, real shit. Hey, look out for this dude soon. Hey, if y'all don't know, Thomas can sing. So.
Ish. Really?
I can't. This my nigga. I got to. Hey, I have to.
The funny thing is, bro, we'll be front row when you pop off, dog.
Right.
So I mean, hey,
But I'm gonna be trying to make that nigga laugh and throw
the whole
him off
time,
his
bro.
Right.
Hear the vibrato.
It's gonna be
What they
too
call
much.
that,
Like
vibrato?
it's like
Vibrato?
some rock shit. Like some Weezer mixed with
You ain't even have to tell them all that.
You
I
know,
feel like
it's some like rock shit. Like it ain't even nothing that I'm used to doing. So it's, you know what? If you do come critique,
maybe
I take all constructive criticism. So
I feel like I'm.
Or I just say
when people
fuck
do
you.
that though.
I'm gonna throw a tomato at this nigga.
Don't do that. I feel like when you downplay your shit, bro. I feel like that's black people way of telling like, hey, I really got that talent.
yeah,
don't
basically
know.
that's exactly what I was doing.
You don't know.
I hope you guys
Because you
saw
might be
that too.
good, bro. Like you, I mean, and
Oh
I
no,
feel like
I am. But
anybody who
but
got
I'm all right,
confidence
though.
to sit here and sing Weezer,
I mean, you know,
fucking dope, bro.
I can't even say I know a Weezer song.
You don't? Island on the Sun, bro. You need to
I've
get
never
more
heard-
diverse.
Yeah, I need to. 'Cause
Beverly Hills. That's where
It's
I
rap
want
music,
to be.
rap movies.
That's because you a
Xbox.
1980s thug. Probably used to-
Aaron, like straight out of Compton. This motherfucker named Aaron.
Hey,
Bro.
Are too short.
Bro. You need
Life's
some,
a
you,
bitch.
you need some dandelions in your life.
this nigga listen to country music and shit.
Whoa,
Yeah, I do.
Time out, sir. You got a problem with country?
Whoa. Yeah, I didn't know you liked that.
Get out your feelings. Like, bro. First of all, you know how much shit they talk about in country that makes sense?
They do.
I just don't want to hear it over a fucking guitar.
It might
give me some.
I'm
give me
not,
some
and I'm not
drums,
talking
nigga.
about some Lil Nas X, bro. You need to listen to some. You need to listen to some honky tonk.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the Luke. Is it Luke Combs or something? The Hurricane.
I mean, I'm on.
But every time I think about it, I think
Nico
about my
Moons,
ex.
bro. Hey man, if y'all ain't get on
Moons.
Nico Moons.
Oh yeah, the black dude, right?
Oh my god.
Ain't the black dude?
How about Breland? Breland's black.
Okay.
And I got my daughters. don't touch my truck.
Okay.
That's gonna be probably like hey, don't judge me. I'm happy in my skin. I'm happy in my skin. It's no judgment.
It's a lot of good
I don't
country.
give a damn how y'all feel.
Speaking of country, what is it? T-Pain supposedly wrote like a lot of
Yes,
country,
sir. And that's
but
my
didn't put his
favorite
name on
artist.
it
Shout out my boy T-Pain.
T-Pain.
T-Pain, please come
That's
come,
Fizz.
come bless us.
You know.
But
T-Pain.
It's the T, but that's Fizz.
He
So my
says
bad.
he got a lot of his musical ideas from country and gospel music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but bro, been in the lab for years, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and the crazy thing is, like, his lab was just consistent of this type of mic, mixing in a
Sir,
laptop.
he did that. He did one
That's
of
how
the,
he came up with
in a hotel room, whatever he at, and bro raw.
Yeah.
Let me guess, they ain't hard enough.
He did bartender like he did.
But I didn't
like
say shit.
Pause.
I
But
didn't
you
say
you gotta say you don't listen to nobody unless they shot somebody.
I listen to T-Pain.
You probably listen to Tupac. But you listen to T-Pain, bro.
I listen to T-Pain.
Only person with a
Killer.
yeah, right. MC8 or something. You over here, bro. Hey.
Tone Loc.
What I listen for in music is different from a lot of people. I know that. So I don't like.
So you listen to everything that felons listen to, basically. I mean, it's a lot of intelligence on that brain of yours, but I feel like your musical.
He listens to like Kendrick and all that.
I listen for bars.
Yeah, he listens for bars.
I don't really. I'm not like as some people. My wife loves music. Listen to music all fucking day in her ear.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I need my. I need this shit to cut off sometimes.
I ain't gonna lie. I need a beat sometimes, bro. I mean, sometimes hey, dude,
that shit would throw me off.
Back in the day, I could listen to some bullshit, but it's like now that you're getting older, though, and I do blame it on a little bit of the age. I feel like I done took out the 12s out the trunk, bro. Like everything turned down. I don't listen to music that loud no more. I feel like, bro, my shit. I'd rather sit here and listen to some.
Never one of them though.
Ever since I turned 34,
Get the fuck
last year. I've been, I've calmed myself down with the music. And
was it the weed or was it you?
I think it was just being 34 because 33 it was just that next little step.
Well, how much time we got left? We done? Okay.
Sorry, I ran over.
Anyway, man, we out, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with episode 3 of the Kingz Chatter, man. We hit y'all next time, man. God bless. Talk to y'all later.